DETV News is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Good evening and welcome to a DETV News Brief. I'm Pati Nash. Matt Ford has the night off. Here's what's happening. After an 8-year legal saga, 26-year-old Diamante Taylor pleaded guilty Tuesday to second-degree murder and conspiracy for the 2016 killing of 15-year-old Brandon Wingo in Wilmington. Wingo's death, part of a feud between local gangs, sent shockwaves through the city and fueled a string of retaliatory violence. Taylor's case has seen a series of setbacks, including an overturned conviction and a mistrial due to constitutional violations in police work. Originally sentenced to life in prison in 2020, Taylor's conviction was vacated in 2021. A plea deal now sees him facing a recommended 15-year sentence with credit for time served. The Delaware State Police have arrested 18-year-old Jamar Payne of Newark on charges of kidnapping, sexual assault, and offensive touching. The charges stem from a May 2024 incident at Christiana High School, where Payne allegedly attacked a 15-year-old female student in a stairwell. The victim was thrown to the ground and forcibly restrained, but managed to escape. Investigators suspect there may be additional victims and are urging others to come forward. Payne surrendered to authorities on August 30 and was released on a $15,500 unsecured bond. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Delaware State Police Youth Aid Unit of Delaware or Delaware Crime Stoppers at 1-800-847-3333. Delaware is emerging as a tech hub, ranking 7th nationally as a top state to launch a tech business, according to new research by ZibTech. The state, home to 66% of Fortune 500 companies, boasts the third highest venture capital investment nationwide. Delaware's geographic position and strong tech workforce are key factors, said Joshua Burkow of the Tech Council of Delaware. We can't undersell the region's proximity to other markets, he noted. With more than 3,800 tech firms and 21,000 jobs, Delaware offers high-paying opportunities, particularly in financial technology. Its third fastest internet speeds contribute to its tech sector's growth, enhancing remote work possibilities and attracting new startups. Major employers include J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and the University of Delaware. Public school classrooms opened across Delaware in recent days, but the state's teacher shortage remains pressing. As of September 4, more than 250 vacancies persist in Delaware's 19 public school districts. Special education and charter school positions further compound the need. The Capital School District, particularly Dover High School, is struggling the most. The high school, Delaware's 5th largest, has grown to 1,867 students, but still lacks teachers. Openings include 4 science positions, 2 in math, and a range of others, including art and special education. Across the state, districts are seeking more math teachers than any other subject. Despite efforts, teacher salaries remain a challenge, with significant disparities between districts. 4 people are being treated for gunshot wounds following a shooting late Sunday night in Milford, according to local authorities. The victims were discovered in the 200 block of North Street at approximately 11:11 p.m., police said. All 4 individuals were transported to a nearby hospital and are currently in stable condition. Police have not yet disclosed any information regarding suspects or the motive. The Milford Police Department is continuing to investigate the incident and is urging anyone with information to come forward. Authorities are asking anyone who may have witnessed the shooting or has relevant details to contact Milford Police Detectives at 302-422-8081. Anonymous tips can also be submitted through Delaware Crime Stoppers at 800-TIP-3333. A 19-year-old Wilmington woman has been arrested in connection with a Labor Day robbery that took place Monday morning, according to state police. Authorities said Jaslyn Johnson allegedly held up 2 people near the Canby Park Shopping Center on Maryland Avenue around 9:23 a.m. She was reportedly accompanied by another suspect who remains at large. The pair is accused of assaulting the victims before making off with their property. Johnson is currently being held at Dolores J. Baylor Women's Correctional Institution on a $14,000 cash bond. She faces charges of robbery and conspiracy. The investigation remains ongoing as officers from the Troop 2 unit work to identify the second suspect. Police are urging anyone with information regarding the case to contact Delaware State Police at 302-365-8404 or Delaware Crime Stoppers, again, 800-TIP-3333. Well, finally tonight, DETV studios and offices are still aglow today after a highly successful ribbon cutting Wednesday night. Nearly 400 people gathered to wish station founder Ivan Thomas a happy birthday and his team well wishes for bringing shows like Good Morning Wilmington, The Agenda, The News, and the new Every Woman Network to the community. Speakers at the event included Bishop George Gibson, Congresswoman Lisa Blunt-Rochester, Governor John Carney, and Wilmington Mayor Mike Krzyzewski. A special thanks go out to the City of Wilmington and Downtown Visions, Oath 84 Caterer, Tiddly Turtle Bartendering, T&T Custom Embroidery, Blooms by Angie, and Mixed Star Entertainment. Music was provided by Urban Artists Exchange, Soul Rebels, and Best Kept Soul, and DJ Kiss. It was a great party. And that's all for this edition of DETV News. Please come back next week. We'll be here on Tuesday for a special edition of the news, 4 hours of live coverage on the statewide primary elections. Thank you very much. Good night.
We don't talk about prostate cancer enough, and it's the most diagnosed form of cancer and the second most common cause of cancer death among Black men in both Delaware and the United States. Approximately 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime, but just by asking your healthcare provider if you should get a screening could help you detect prostate cancer early and save your life. So let's talk about it. Talk to your healthcare provider today about a prostate cancer screening if you are 40 years of age or older, or have a family history of prostate cancer. If you don't have insurance, or if your insurance doesn't pay for cancer screenings, Screening for Life may provide you with the screenings that you need, and Nurse Navigators make this process easier. To learn more, visit healthydelaware.org/prostate or call 211. Ask your healthcare provider about a prostate cancer screening, and you're asking for so much more.
My name is Jason Aviles, and I am the founder and owner of Fly Yogi, and I'm here to share with you some tips to be able to help fight opioid addiction. Opioid addiction is a real growing problem here in America, and I'm here to share with you some tips that you can be able to integrate into your everyday life to really fight against opioid addiction. One of the first things is redeveloping your mindset. One of the practices that I like to use daily is meditation. And what meditation does is it brings you clarity of mind, and it helps keep you grounded, and it improves your ability to make decisions that you are going to benefit from. A lot of the time we find that addiction is rooted in our mindset. It's rooted in how we think and how we perceive, and therefore how we act. So this is a really good way to help fight against that energy of addiction. The second thing is improving your lifestyle through diet and exercise. At the very root of addiction, there is substances within the body that's causing the addiction on a physical level. When we begin to introduce healthier foods, plant-based foods, we begin to remove and detox the substances that are in our body that's causing and attracting the addiction. So through incorporating more fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and even drinking water on a daily basis, you're going to put your body in a state where it's going to be able to fight the root causes of these addictions. The second part is exercise. Exercise is good for mood. It's good for energy. It's good to increase vitality. It's good to get your heart pumping and get your blood flowing and get oxygen moving throughout the body. So through engaging in physical exercise, complemented by incorporating healthier foods, you're putting your body and your mind in a state where it does not want what's causing these things that are manifesting negatively in your life. So addiction can really be decreased by just incorporating a healthier lifestyle through diet and nutrition, exercise, and then also making sure that you're tackling the mind through mindset, through meditation.